Sollen wir jetzt wirklich mal in die linke Tür gehen? Sollen wir wirklich mal in die linke Tür gehen? Nee.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Richtig.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Jo. Danke.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ich meine, wir kennen ja jetzt schon langsam den Weg hier.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Nö. Ich weiß, hier waren wir schon, aber wir haben noch nicht alles durchprobiert. Es tut mir leid. Ich glaube irgendwie, es wird langsam langweilig. Nee, es wird nicht langweilig. Nein! Es wird nicht langweilig.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Ich weiß jetzt gar nicht, wie das hier gelaufen ist. Hatten wir nur hier die Entscheidung? Oder auch andere?
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Die rote Tür.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Danke.
You see? There's nothing here.
Doch.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map, because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Also wir haben hier so viele Möglichkeiten, das gibt's gar nicht. Ich weiß jetzt nicht, wenn wir die linke Tür nehmen, ob es dann genauso ist wie vorher. Ich nehme jetzt mal hier die Tür.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there.
Das gibt's doch gar nicht.
Tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
Ich fand's schlecht, nur ein Punkt.
A one? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a one? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Alles klar. Ah, das hatten wir ja schon. Gell? Ja, das haben wir ja schon.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Jo. Immer noch eine 1. Ich fand's schlecht.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Ich glaube, wir haben hier schon wieder das... Jo.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Ja, klar. Nein! Ach du Scheiße. Oh, ist das laut. Das arme Baby. Ich glaub, du spinnst. Hast du gar keine andere Entscheidung. Arsch. Gibt's doch gar nicht. Oh. Das sind jetzt 4 Stunden. 4 verkackte Stunden. Ich glaub, du hast sie nicht mehr alle. Nee. Nee. Dafür ist mir die Zeit zu schade. Komm, stirb. Oh,
you heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Alles klar. Bin gespannt. Ach ja, das war das.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Du.
This will go here, no, here, and then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course, and just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
Yeah.
Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand?
Yo.
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Yeah. Nope. Dum. Ich will aber nicht. Na gut, ich kann wohl nicht anders. Fuck. Doch, nee, haben wir auch keine Chance, durchzugehen.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Aber
This is
Eisen.
far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't
Boah,
do
ist das
at
dunkel.
all. 1 out of 5.
Fuck.
Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Scheiße. Ah, Mann. Na gut, das hatten wir ja schon mal, also... Jetzt brauchen wir nicht mehr durch die blaue Tür zu gehen. Ach nee, hier waren wir jetzt. Scheiße.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk.
The game is now paused. Ja. Ich würde nämlich sagen, wir starten ein neues Spiel, weil hier ist, glaube ich habe zumindest eben auch keine andere Lösung gefunden, kein zweiter Weg. Gibt's, glaube ich, keine. Begin a new game. Da waren wir ja schon. Das müssen wir jetzt nicht nochmal antun, würde ich sagen. Wirklich nicht. Aber ich hätte das Telefon gern nochmal bimmeln.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Ja.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Ich bin allein. Ganz allein. Also dieses Input-Ding vom Computer kommt nicht mehr. Das ist weg. Tag Input. Ich will irgendwo was eingeben können. Das ist weg. Echt weg. Mann. Finde ich nicht so schön. Aber gut,
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
was wir noch nicht gemacht haben.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, deeply, madly love.
Ja.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Ich will wissen, was in der roten Tür passiert.
Stanley was so
Wirklich
bad
wissen.
at following directions.
Ich
it's
laufe jetzt
incredible
einfach mal
he
durch, ich höre
wasn't
dem jetzt nicht mehr
5
unbedingt
years
zu.
ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you. To show you something beautiful.
Willst mir helfen, ey.
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay. Wir gehen jetzt mal durch die rote Tür, das waren wir nicht schon.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me.
Yeah.
Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
Nope.
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh. Eine offene Tür, die beleuchtet ist. Das gefällt mir nicht. Nee, das mag ich nicht. Warte mal, da kommt bestimmt wieder das Telefon. Alter, nee. Du. Alte Sau. Du sperrst mich ein. Einfach so. Hilfe. Retten das wieder, das Telefon? Nee, ist es nicht.
What do we want? What are we looking for?